Major phone carriers make you sign contracts with rigid data plans to trap you into a kind of forced phonogamy. Sounds pretty insecure if you ask me. At Consumer Cellular, we believe in a more consensual and healthy form of phonogamy, free of contracts and more flexible to your data needs. This way, you stick around not because we force you to with contracts and fees, but because you love our phone plans. Like ardently love our phone plans. Phonogamously. Consumer Cellular. When freedom calls, we're here to answer. Call us at 1-888-FREEDOM.
This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 2874, Control Your Choices Before They Control You, by Tyler Tervooren of Riskology.co. I'm your narrator, Justin Malik, reading you blogs every single day of the year, including holidays. So with that, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. Control Your Choices Before They Control You, by Tyler Tervooren of Riskology.co. On the classic TV show Lost, Charlie is a heroin-addicted leader of a rock band stranded on a desert island, his supply running low. The pain of withdrawal is imminent. Seeing an opportunity to help, another character, John, takes the drugs from Charlie and tells him, "If you want these back, all you have to do is ask for them. On the third time, I'll give them to you." Despite Charlie's pleading, John explains that Charlie now has a choice. His addiction is ending one way or another, either right now by making the choice not to indulge anymore, or later by using up his supply. Whether you think John is a hero or a jerk, the predicament he put Charlie in is one most of us face every day in some small way. We can either make the best choice now or put it off until later. The problem, of course, is that procrastinating on good choices only gets easier the more you do it. And changing direction only gets harder the longer you delay. Here's a helpful way to think about the decisions you make each day. Control your choices, or they'll control you. Your psychology is a fascinating and complex thing. Every choice you make affects the next one after it. This is how habits are formed and become ingrained. The more you make the same choice, the easier it becomes to make that choice again. As difficult as it is to truly understand yourself, it's not so hard to see how the choices you've made led to the type of person you are. You can waffle back and forth between them and get lost in the overlap, but there are basically two ways to classify yourself. Number one, you control your choices. You see the opportunities and pitfalls in front of you each day, and you consciously decide how to respond to them. Your life is a ship on a tumultuous ocean, but you have a skilled captain at the helm. Or number two, your choices control you. The ocean of life is too much to bear and you're overwhelmed by the choices in front of you. You let your base instincts, the ones only focused on short-term gains, steer the vessel. Think of some of the situations you might want to change in your life and ask yourself how you approach them. Number one, deadlines at work. They're coming one way or another. Will you prep for them now or wait until they're staring you in the face? Number two, losing weight. If you're overweight and unhealthy, you'll eventually be forced to do something to fix it. Will you wait for life to force you into that position, or will you choose to tackle it proactively? Number three, quitting smoking. There are 12 cigarettes left in your pack. Do you take control by tossing them out, or do you wait until the pack is empty? Number four, improving your finances. If your spending is out of control, you'll eventually go bankrupt. No more spending allowed. Will you wait for that to happen, or will you be the one to take the first step towards righting the ship? Number five, advancing your career. Changing jobs is scary. It's easiest to just wait for your boss to promote you or let you go. If you want better odds than a coin flip, you might need to start communicating more effectively and making your ambition known. Number six, dating and relationships. Will you wait and hope someone magically comes along who perfectly fulfills your needs? Or will you fulfill your own and take it upon yourself to find someone who complements the life you've built? Your choices can make you strong. It's funny, isn't it? When you take the easiest path, you often end up dissatisfied and unfulfilled. Sure, it was easy, but left you feeling empty and less in control. Worse, it made it easier to make that same unfulfilling choice again and again until it was a habit. Now think of the times you made the choice to do things the right way, even if they were hard. All that effort was hard, but it left you feeling powerful. That's your brain rewarding you for taking control. That's the dopamine blast, the satisfaction of making the hard choice and sticking with it. It doesn't come right away. That's what makes it hard. But when it does, it's oh so satisfying. Hard choices become easy. Each time you make that hard choice, it gets easier to make it again. So you do. And you continue until it's an automatic decision. The habit this builds makes you unbelievably strong. And each time you make the choice to take control again, you get even stronger. The path to strength is not easy. It can't be. Strength is gained through struggle, through resistance. But the reward of strength is great. It's a life of direction and satisfaction. Take a look at the decisions you make over the course of the next few hours. What trade-offs are you making? When you run into a difficult one, a decision you'd rather not make, ask yourself what you would do if that decision were easy instead. If you like the answer, then make that decision because tomorrow it will be. You just listened to the post titled Control Your Choices Before They Control You by Tyler Tervooren of Riskology.co.
Between the kids being home and hosting, everything in our house gets used up in summer. With Instacart, I can save money by stocking up on all my favorite summer brands. I save time by getting everything delivered in as fast as an hour. And I save myself a sink full of dirty dishes by stocking up on paper plates for the annual summer cookout. Save more on summer essentials? Spend more time enjoying summer. Add summer to cart. Download the app to get free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum $10 per order. Additional terms apply.
Thank you to Tyler. It's a good point that the easiest choices in life, or the ones with the easiest path, are most likely the least fulfilling in the end. And that's because they are the short-term pleasures or short-term avoidance of pain. Whereas embracing the short-term pain, if you want to call it that, of exercise or healthy diet or putting the phone down or getting up from the couch, it's a very short-term pain in the overall realm of things, but with consistency, a very long-term benefit. Something to think about today. Try to remember it as you make those decisions. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.